Hi, and welcome to Albert the Technologist. I changed the name, but make it easier for everybody to understand. Uh, we have a website. It's gonna be I've rented the domain to kick in 3 days. By the time you watch this video, hopefully it's kicked in. It's gonna be Albert the Technologist, all one word .com, and I'll have story, things that can help you. I'll have it linked up to a cloud where you can download some stuff when I discuss and scripts and stuff, things that might help you out. Uh, I don't have anything there yet. It's a work in progress, but I'll mention it in other videos. Okay, so I had made some videos, but I removed them because they weren't uh, as good quality as I hoped. So now we're going to do it this way. All right. As you know, I upgraded the machine, right? And I put, well, this is from a laptop. This is what's the name? 2 point, laptop size hard drive. And then we also have the larger hard drive. Here, right? But a lot of people want to put the SSD. Now that's what I did. I had a spare one. I do have another SSD. It's in another computer here. I have 5 desktops, but I only got 2 desktops that are optional, running. The old ones, they seem to tend to fail. I'm tired of putting money into it. Changing out the board, changing out CPU. Well, CPU is all right. It's just the fan and the heat sink. A lot of things that go bad. You have to keep replacing. And it might be right now, since we have a shortage of chips and computer parts are sky high, so make do with what we got. So when you go to upgrade your laptop, okay, say you have one of these in there, you got one of these drives in there, okay? So you would have it installed. You have this in there, and then you want to install an SSD. They have a kit, so that's what's inside this little magic bag here. This is something great to get. I don't know what the price is. I paid 17, but that was before the pandemic, so I can imagine what's going on today. All right, so the way this would work is, so let's make believe this is an SSD, but you already have the hard drive in there. So basically what you do is you would connect this to the new drive. It goes like that. Snaps. With these, you don't need you wouldn't need this. So you would unplug this. Makes your life a little easier. And you plug this. This is USB 3.0. So hopefully you have a port like that, because it'll be faster transfers. Then you have to run some software. I'm going to show you on the computer here what I'm talking about, and that's how you would do it. Okay, say you have a desktop, and you have one of these in there, or you want to just clone what you got, because some people prefer this than SSDs. This is 4 terabyte. This is a friend of mine. He thought it was slick, so he gave me a server, and the server had 8 of these. These WD Purple surveillance hard drives. They can be reformatted, and you can use them as storage drives, but you can't boot from them. But you can still use them though. Let's see. It should go in the same as that one. Okay, with this, same process, but you would have to plug in power, because this requires power, where the other one doesn't. And that's how that you plug it in, you plug in USB, and you plug it in, and then you got to run cloning software. So I'm going to show you that now. So you'll see on the desktop. I want to teach and show you what I know, because it's only fair. A lot of people don't want to say nothing. Now, this is OMEIE backup. This is when people used to bring Partition Magic. This one will back up your drive. Back up your drive using this adapter here I just showed. So when you plug this in, you plug the USB, you run this, and this is how you would clone your drive. So I'm gonna show you how that looks like. This is free. I mean, you can pay. I haven't really run it on this lately, but this is how I did this one. I'm gonna put the SSD in there. All right, so you have the option of cloning. Now I'm going to show you how you get rid of this nonsense. You see? No, I'm not going to update it because I can update later. You see how this comes up? I'm going to teach you how to get rid of that too. Which I should do it now because I don't like to have that popped up. It's like a hidden feature popping up. So basically, you're going to hit clone, and you're going to clone the drive. Where see right now, system clone. See where it says clone or migrate to your system to an SSD. Now it says Pro on that, so you can clone into another drive. You see, like that. You can use that feature. You just click on it. You follow the directions, or you can back up. So basically, you're gonna take the information because all you have to do is clone it to the other drive. You don't have to go through so much thing like that. So you can get away with that. I'm surprised I came up Pro. Interesting. Alright, let me show you how you would block that pop-up from coming up again. So we're gonna go type Windows Defender Firewall. See it? It popped up. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna go in Advanced Settings. We're going to go inbound, new rule. Aha, I see it up there already, but we're still going to block it anyway. What did it say here? Maximize. Well, let's see. It's already in there. We can actually edit that one. Should be able to. Let's see. Oh no. Let's see. Well, what I would have done is this. Let me see. Right click on properties. What we got here. See, it doesn't have the exact. Alright, so, okay. Let's do it this way. Make it easier. They're trying to figure out how to get in there and try to change it. So, okay, what I'm doing here is like, let me go back and show you. I don't want to program. You can do a custom rule, but the default one works pretty well. And you're going to search for the program on the line. Where is that located? Let me see. Alright, clicked on that copy. But it won't let me paste it. Let's see. Control V. Oh. Copy. Control V. Nope. P7 says it is program. Oh, there we go. Program files. It's gonna be out. What I would have done is search for it. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. backslash. It's gonna be that's it. Okay, we're gonna go net. Let me copy this. What is this? I think that's what's calling out for the ads or something. Because why is it calling out? I mean, you can back it up yourself. Hey, what happened here? Wow, that knocked me out. What the heck? Yeah, let me close out of that. Okay. Inbound rule. Let's go do it the regular way. Rule. Browse. It's in the backer folder. Alright, so we're going to click on that. Copy. You gotta make sure the right name, because what they type and put in when you install it, because I used to do make installs, and so the application would install whatever you put in. So that's the program right there. Okay, all right. Let's see. Highlight, Control C. If you want to do a shortcut, or you can do it right. Click there. You want to block the connection. And you can put in AOMEI backer. Remember, it's your PC. You can do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna tell you to stop. Just let you know. That's a service, so we'd have to block the service. An outbound rule, same thing. New, and now we have it in the system there, in the clipboard, which is what says it. You hit paste, or Control V would have done it. And block. See? Anything trying to call home, that's what you do. That's the way you do it. That's the way. This is a lot different. I used to use Windows 7 Companion. It was made by Spine, something, I forget the name of them. And what that did is that helped Windows 7 Firewall, because Windows 7 Firewall had, little problems. Oh yeah, I make badges for work, because like I said, when you go into HP, you gotta have a badge. So this is for the forum. I'm sorry, for the channel. I'm a stickler. I like to do the part. AOMEI. Like I said, this is your PC. Do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna block it. You're gonna block it. All right. So that's what it is. I blocked it. Funny, when I blocked it, the stuff disappeared. Okay, that's it. And you can do the same thing with their partition one. I'm gonna run that one too. So say you want to partition the drives. Their programs are not bad. I don't like when things popping up with ads. I don't like it's my computer. I don't want it. Okay. So, like I said, these are partition magic. So this is when you want to format the drives like these in the SSD. You know, you want to format like this one, especially if you want. If you had, say, you found these, or someone gave it to you. You know, I think it's a joke. Oh, what I'm here. Okay, there it is. It's gonna pop up an update. It's running. All right. So yeah. Well, we're not gonna update it now. I have it already. I just have to install it. Because when I did the other computer, when I put the SSD in there, that's what I had to run. So yeah, so one drive is almost 512. That's 480. It comes up to 447. The other one's 250. Well, it's supposed to be 256. It comes up to 238. You're not gonna get exact. That's how they do it. The same thing with the networking too. They do the same thing with the networking too. So that's it. So this is Silicon Graphics, and I think this is SanDisk one. I haven't had any problem with these Silicon Graphics. The cheaper people say, "Oh, they don't work." Well, they work. I know when I told it, I said that's right. I ordered 6 of them, and I sent it to the customer, send it, you know, to get the warranty. They would say, "Thank you very much for it." So, well, it's all right. Hopefully, they work. All right. So, with this, you can clone. You can clone the disk, and it does work there. So you can do that in case the other one doesn't want to do it. Because I don't know, I haven't done it in a while. You know, that was last year, and they keep changing it. You know, they're trying to get you to buy the program. Okay, so this, see, it says convert to GPT. So that's what you do with these drives. You convert them to GPT. You know, because you can't run MBR on it because they're not. That's not what they're designed for. They're designed to have the video going. You know, the video with the cameras. That's what these are for. And they hook up to a server. 4 terabytes. So eight. It was 8 times 4. That's a lot of hard drives. So I have all of these. One is in my NAS, and I had one in one of these computers. I was going to put I was going to have the SSD and one of these, but to me, it don't work out that good. So, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is fast for what it can do. But these are, these are mechanical drive versus ROM and RAM on the SSD. You know, it's quicker, but you don't defrag. Now, this you would have to defrag because this can get fragmented. Same thing with this. This is 53 RPM. This came in my Acer gateway. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it make it as a backup. That's it. That's what they're good for. So that's about it. You can delete partitions, you can format, you can do all that. Most of these features work if anything is disabled. But if the other one wants to let you back up on clone, you can come over here and do it here because sometimes they get mixed up and they forget. Oh, Jay's getting full. I just want to show you how these two programs are, and that's all we're going to talk about in this video. I talked about firewalls, and I talked about partitions and cloning, and that's it. I'm going to tell you how to make the machine faster. We'll make another video, so I'm going to stop that, and we'll make another video explaining how that process too, and why you really need to take the machine outside. Outside the house. I'll explain why. Alright, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And, oh yes, we have this little toy here. This comes from our friends at Wise Care. This will clear up the RAM. Let's see if I run it and see if it'll shut off this. I hope not. If it does, oh well. Thanks again for watching. Thumbs up if you like the video. More videos will come. Any question, anything you want to see, just ask me. I have a lot of experience. There's a lot I can teach everybody. And here we go. Run it. Okay, it worked. We're still here. It cleaned up 543 megs of RAM. Well, megabytes of RAM. That's not bad. And if I run this one here. This one you should really run because not only does it optimize the machine, it has certain algorithms where it can actually, free up system resources, like system analyzer, it can optimize it, can boot up the system faster, speed up the system faster, go into settings that we don't know about. I've seen people online with their different, making you go through hoops and find things. But this does a lot. Okay, this is saying, okay, this is the recorder's using, this is what I'm using in the background. He's using a lot of RAM. Can't turn it off. And the web client. Yeah. And startup too, you want to turn things off as well in there. But, I've showed in previous videos. Well, that's about it. This was just to show you how to use partition management, how to back up, and how to clone your drives and what device you need. This is, oh, let me tell you, this is called USB 3.0 to SATA number 3 hard drive adapter. This is made by a company called Ugreen. But, I got it off Amazon. You're going to have a lot of them selling the same thing. That's how that works, So, whoever has it at the cheapest, buy it. But you need one. If you're going to do work on the side, and they tell you to go clone a drive or bring another hard drive, this is what you have to, use. Otherwise, you'd be there all day. If they got a virus, things like that. You just have to, kind of wing it, I guess. Oh, wow. It's weird. All right. Thanks again for watching. Take care now. Bye for now. Control.